A cup of tea and a new beginning. Mia lives in London. She is 27 years old and works in a small bookstore near the train station. Every morning, she walks to work and buys a cup of tea from the same cafe. The man at the counter always smiles at her and says, "One green tea. No sugar, right?" His name is Daniel. He is tall, has dark curly hair, and kind eyes. He works in the cafe every morning. He knows all the regular customers, but Mia is his favorite. She is quiet, polite, and always says thank you with a small smile. One rainy day, Mia is late. She runs into the cafe, wet and cold. Daniel sees her and quickly gives her a cup of hot tea. "Rough morning?" he asks. "Yes," Mia laughs. "My umbrella broke, my train was late, and I forgot my lunch." Daniel says, "Well, you have tea." "That's a good start." Mia smiles and sits at a table. She doesn't usually stay, but today she's tired. Daniel brings her a small chocolate muffin. "On the house," he says. "You need something sweet." That morning, they talk for the first time. They talk about books, music, and rainy days. Mia says she works at the bookstore. Daniel says he writes poems, but never shows them to anyone. "Maybe one day," Mia says. "You can show me one." He smiles. "Maybe." Over the next few weeks, Mia comes to the cafe earlier. Sometimes she stays for 10 minutes, sometimes 30. They talk, laugh, and get to know each other better. Daniel writes little notes on her cup. "Have a good day. Don't forget your lunch. Smile, the sun is coming." One morning, there is a note that says, "Would you like to go for a walk after work?" Mia looks up and sees Daniel watching her. She nods and says, "Yes." That evening, they walk along the river. It is cold, but they don't mind. They talk for hours. Daniel says, "I've wanted to ask you for a long time." "I'm glad you did," Mia says. Many months pass. They still meet at the cafe. Mia still gets her tea, but now she sits with Daniel. They write poems together, visit bookshops, and drink tea on rainy days. One quiet Sunday morning, Daniel puts a small envelope next to her cup. Mia opens it. Inside is a poem. The last line says, "My heart is full. My tea is sweet. With you, my life feels complete." She looks at him. He holds her hand and says, "Mia, will you be my girlfriend?" She says, "Yes." Of course. The train to Brighton. Lily lives in a small town near London. Every Friday, she takes the train to Brighton to visit her grandmother. She always takes the same train, 8:15 in the morning, platform 3. She likes the ride. She listens to music, watches the fields, and drinks coffee. One day, the train is very full. She can't find a seat. She stands near the door and looks around. A young man stands up and says, "You can sit here." "Thank you," Lily says with a smile. She sits down and opens her book. The man sits across from her. His name is Adam. He is going to Brighton, too, to visit his brother. They start to talk. Lily likes how Adam laughs. Adam likes the way Lily talks about books. The train ride feels very short. Before the train stops, Adam says, "Maybe we can sit together again next week?" Lily says, "Maybe." The next Friday, Lily takes the same train. She sees Adam on platform 3, waiting with 2 coffees. "For you," he says, giving her one. They sit together again. They talk more this time, about music, family, and dreams. Week after week, they meet on the train. It becomes their special time. Sometimes they bring snacks, sometimes new books to share. One day, Lily says, "Why do we only see each other on the train?" Adam smiles. "I was thinking the same." He takes out a small note. It says, "Would you like to have lunch with me in Brighton?" Lily says, "Yes." "I'd love to." They start meeting not only on the train, but in cafes, parks, and bookstores. They take long walks by the sea. They send each other messages during the week, counting days until Friday. On a cold winter morning, Adam brings a small gift, a necklace with a little train charm. To remember how we met? He says. Lily wears it every day.